Hey guys, it's me, Bruno. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of my Ask Me Anything Answers video, and I left off with the question, what's my favorite book? And I know I said last time that I don't like reading, and I know that's kind of frowned upon because people think that reading helps you learn, it helps you learn new vocabulary, and you can pick up on motifs in books and kind of learn certain lessons, and nobody seems to agree with me on this, so don't get offended or anything. This is just my personal opinion, and it's just from my experience. But for me, I find that it takes so long to read a book that if I had spent that time going out into the real world and actually experiencing something, I could learn so much more. I could learn vocabulary from conversations. I could learn life lessons and actually make those mistakes. And instead of having to remember a character's story, you are affected when you read a book from someone else's story. But a lot of times I feel like even if it's a smaller lesson, you're a lot more affected if you make your own mistake and you learn your own lesson. So I would just rather spend my time doing something else other than reading. But if I had to choose a book, I would probably choose The Bluest Eye. And I didn't really like this book when I was reading it. We had to read it for school. But at the end, when I got towards the end of it, the ending was really good, and I ended up really liking it a lot. And this was Oprah recommended it. Not that I really like Oprah, but anyway, so I liked that book a lot. And the next question is, what's my favorite movie? So I have a few. I really liked Forgetting Sarah Marshall and uh, Mean Girls, Legally Blonde, 13 Going on 30, Stick It, Juno, and 17 Again. I love 17 Again. Are you close with your sister? Do you mostly fight or get along? We mostly get along. We do fight occasionally, but we are really close. We're closer than a lot of siblings are, and I think that it helps that we have YouTube to talk about because it's something that we have in common that we don't really have in common with the rest of our friends, and just makeup and fashion in general. We like it more than our friends do, I guess, so we're able to talk about that and have that in common. Do I have any special talents? Such as the stilts, it says slits, but I think they meant stilts, double jointed, cartwheel, etc. Yeah, I can do the stilts. I'm not sure if that's really very impressive. I can also hula hoop pretty well. I'm not very good at just random talents, like having random talents. I guess that's not something you need to be good at, but I don't really have a lot of random talents. For example, if I try something new, I'm usually not very good at it, but that's okay. And at what age did I get into makeup? Probably around 8th grade, I think. I really liked it in 1st and 2nd grade also, but that was when I was playing with kind of the little kids' toy makeup, and then that kind of died down and wearing makeup became like a real thing, and nobody really wore it in elementary school, and people started wearing it in 7th and 8th grade in middle school. Most people started in the 8th grade. That's when I started. People wore mascara sometimes in 7th grade, and people would go up to those people who were wearing mascara and be like, oh my god, are you wearing mascara? And I just didn't really want to be one of those people. So I didn't wear makeup until 8th grade. And I know that now people wear makeup a lot younger. And then the next question is, at what age do you think, oh, sorry, I can't read, which is bad because I was just saying how I don't read, but I can. Well, I actually never said I can, but I usually can read. Anyway, what makeup do you think is appropriate for a 14-year-old? I think that at 14 you can really wear whatever makeup you want, especially if you're in high school. I know I was in high school at 14. If you're an 8th grader, I guess then maybe a little bit more subtle makeup. But I think that really any makeup that you feel comfortable wearing, as long as it doesn't look like you're a clown or anything, which is true at any age. You never want to look like you're wearing makeup, except for maybe a fun color eyeshadow, but you don't want to look like you're wearing face makeup or anything like that. So as long as you apply it on well, then I think you can really wear whatever makeup you want. Okay, the next question is, what do you want to name your kids in the future? Okay, so I really love the names Mufasa, Rafiki, and Banana, and Rex, but I feel like those names are kind of awful to name my kid, so I also like the names Charlie and Olivia, which are kind of more normal names, so if I have to name them something normal, I'd probably choose Rex for a boy before Charlie. Rex is kind of normal, or Croc, because it's like a Rex, like a dinosaur, and Croc, like a crocodile. I think those are really cute, but I definitely do actually want to name them something ridiculous, unless, for whatever reason, I can't. Okay, and then, what is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Okay, so I I've told this story before, but I don't think that it's ever not going to be my most embarrassing story. So I was on vacation with my friend and my sister, and there was this big long line. There was a really, really long line for this ride, and it was kind of a surfing ride at this indoor water park. So you'd have to stay up on the surfboard, and I was wearing a tie string bikini. And so all my tie strings got stuck in this vent, and every single one of them came undone. So everyone in the park, including all these people on this line waiting to go on this ride, were watching me. And they had to stop the ride, and my friend had to come and cover me up with the surfboard. My sister did nothing. But anyway, that's okay. So I was completely naked in front of everyone, and I was so, so embarrassed. And my friend's dad was there watching, and that was so embarrassing. A lot of people were watching. Okay, and what is the wildest thing I've ever done? I'm not sure if this is the wildest thing, but I just shared this in another video. It's probably not the wildest thing, but I jumped into this public water fountain with my friends one time, and then it was really gross and slimy. And then we decided to wash it off by going into a vent type of thing. What are those called? Sewer. We laid down in front of the sewer on a hill so that the rainwater would come rushing over us. I don't know what we were thinking, but we definitely did not end up cleaner by doing that. Okay, how tall are you? I'm 5'7". Any boyfriend? His name is Michael, and we went to school together, and we're kind of going out, I guess, but we talk on Facebook. We don't really talk that much, and he lives in Texas, and we're going to be going to separate schools. So I don't really know exactly what's going on right now, but technically we are Facebook officials, so we are going out, but we're not going to be going out for that much longer. He's coming to visit me for my birthday, though, so that's really exciting. And how long did it take to grow out your hair? Well, I've never really had short hair, so I guess I've been growing it out my whole life, but I definitely get it cut every, usually 3 to 6 months in order to keep the ends healthy. And I recently got it cut. I actually ended up having to get a lot off because I hadn't gotten it in maybe 9 months. I hadn't gotten a haircut, and I had straightened my hair a lot in school, and my hair was just really, really damaged. So it was awful. I was so annoyed by it all the time. I was always trying to cut my split ends. And what's your natural hair color? Okay, so whatever color the top of my hair is, if the bottom of my hair is a slightly different color, then it's not this color, it's this color, but I haven't dyed it anything permanent since fall. I dyed it dark brown this winter, but it definitely came out because this is not darker than this or anything, so I don't know. It's probably whatever color it is now. And what's my favorite school subject? I like art the best, but I also took philosophy, and I really liked that. I thought that was really interesting. And just in terms of regular academic subjects, I like history and social studies. Who's taller, you or Juliet? Juliet's taller. I think she's 5'8". Mac or PC? I like Macs. And Macs, I used to just like them because they were pretty, but now I actually think they're really better computers. And PCs are always getting viruses and having all these problems, and they get really slow. But my Mac is pretty fast. I have a MacBook Pro, and I really, really like it. Sweet or sour? I like both a lot. I like chocolate in terms of sweet, but other than that, I would probably choose sour. I love lemons, and just sour things in general are really exciting, like sour and spicy and really flavorful things, because I don't have a great sense of smell, so I can't really taste that well, so I really like strong flavors. Twilight or Harry Potter? Movies? I'm not sure. I like Harry Potter the books better, I think, but I think I like the Twilight movies better, maybe. I don't know, I haven't been really watching the Harry Potter movies. I never really finished the books, so I found it kind of hard to keep up, but in the beginning, when I did watch the movies of the books that I had seen, I didn't really love them that much because they weren't as good as the books. Versus Twilight, I didn't like the books really, so I liked the movies better. So I don't know. Favorite film? Okay. And any embarrassing moment? Okay, I think I have every question. So thanks for watching, and have a great day, guys. Bye!